Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're looking for an emergency loan to pay your rent, I'm going to tell you some places that give up to $10,000. Plus, I'm going to share with you some other resources, all right? Now, here's the key in order to get qualified for these type of loans. Most of the time, I tell you, you have to make sure that the information on the credit file, mainly the name and address, that you're using on that application is going to match with the third-party credit bureaus. The reason is these here are loans that they're not going to pull from the major credit bureaus. They're going to use the third-party financial credit bureaus, okay? So that you understand that. Now, you have a green dollar loan that helps you get up to $5,000. Now, their interest rates is 5.99 up to 35.99. Then you have Viva Payday Loan. Viva Payday Loans goes up to $5,000. The interest rate is 5.99 up to 35.99. Then you also have Low Credit Finance. Now with Low Credit Finance, they're a platform as well. They go up to $50,000. Now their interest rate is 5.99 up to 35.99 as well. All right. Now, understanding that some of you guys, you may be entrepreneurs, you may be in the gig economy, so you can't produce pay stubs, right? And again, these here lenders, they're not looking at pay stubs. All they're checking is the third-party credit bureaus to make sure that you're not putting down fraudulent information, and they want to see if you have direct deposit or activity going on in your current checking account. So you have to have an active checking account in order to get approved for these type of loans. All right. Now, going back to you guys that are entrepreneurs, one of the things that I always tell you is that if you have a registered company, it's much easier to get approved for funding, even if you have bad credit. One of those companies that I mentioned from time to time is Lendeska. Now, they will give you up to $20,000, and all you have to do is have a 530 credit score with them, all right? And there are other lenders out there as well. It's just an example, and I'll give you some more. But one of the things that I definitely want to bring to your attention is that when you're struggling to pay your rent, all right, sometimes you can reach out to the Salvation Army. They have a rental program, all right? Then you have this nonprofit called Step Fund, all right? They pay up to $5,000 for your rent to help you catch up on your rent. It's called Step Fund, STEPFUND, okay? Then you have Life Step, LIFE Step Fund, all right? With Life Step Fund, they also will help you pay your rent. Then you can go to findhelp.org, all right? So with findhelp.org, I always tell you, just put in your zip code, and it will actually tell you all the programs in your area, not only to help you pay your rent, but help get food, help pay utilities, help get medicine. If you have a baby, help you with those type of things, all right? So findhelp.org. Also, one resource many people are not aware of is with the Catholic charities. Catholic charities, they do a lot in the community, but you just need to know where to go. So your Catholic charities, go to your Catholic churches, and they will direct you. And they pay mortgages, rent, utilities. So they're always helping people out. Then you can also go to HUD.gov. All right. HUD.gov is definitely a good resource to get rental payments. All right. Now, for some of you all that may be struggling with money and stuff like that, you may have money out there you're not even aware of. Now, I'm going to get back to these loans, but I just want to bring some of these other resources to help you. So I hope you don't mind. All right. So you have Unclaimed.org. This is where you may have there may have been a national lawsuit, okay? And you may have bought a product. You may have bought some food. You may have joined some type of membership and stuff. And they sued the company. And then they have all this money. And you probably was on the list to be a recipient of that money. Okay, so you can go to unclaimed.org and you put in your state and your city, put in your state and your information, and then it will tell you if there's any money for you. Plus, you may have moved to another state. Okay, by you moving to another state, that state may have also have some money for you as well. All right, so you should always check those resources. Now, some of you you may have left your job, right, and you went to another job, but you had money in a retirement plan, a 401k or something like that. You can go to P as in Paul, D as in Daryl, G as in George, C as in Charlie.gov. Okay, and this is where you can see if you have pensions at. You can see if you have 401ks that was left behind. You may have relatives and stuff that have this, or relatives that may have passed on that have money out there that you may be able to help claim, and they may reward you for. It's a lot of companies out here using this free information, and they're contacting individuals like you and I to sell the service of, hey, I know that you have some money out there. Would you like for us to help you get it? And they're charging a fee. Well, that's something that you yourself can do for your own family without charging them, and may be able to help. All right. Now, going back to these loans that I was telling you about, you have like Land Nation. Now with Land Nation, again, they're not in all 50 states. However, they offer lines of credit up to 10,000. And I always tell you, the best thing you can do when you have bad credit, if you find a lender that's offering a line of credit, and that line of credit, the reason is they said, let's say they give you that $10,000 line of credit, but you only use 3,500 of it. Well, they're only charging you the interest on what you actually use. So that remaining, you're not charged interest on. And the thing about it with a line of credit, once you pay it back, you don't have to reapply for it, so you have access to it. All right. Then you have places like Checking to Cash that offers loans, $5,000 loan plus $4,000 lines of credit that you can actually take a look at as well. Then you have companies like Loan Now. They offer up to $10,000. All right, on loans and stuff like that. Now, just keep in mind with some of these lenders, yes, the interest rate may be much higher than your traditional lenders. But at the same time, when you need to pay your rent, and that's something else I wanted to bring to your attention. Look, here's the thing about it. If you have a car payment and you're up to date on your car payment, you can reach out to your finance company, maybe a bank or credit union, and you can ask them if they will allow you to skip a payment or two payments, okay? And this will help you maybe get a little extra money that can pay on your rent and stuff like that. And so what it will do, it will actually not allow them to put a late payment on the credit, nor will they tarnish your credit. They'll just move that payment. Okay, and then for that month on your credit file, it's going to be more like a non-data. Okay, so they won't report for that month, so that way it won't hurt your credit score. All right. Also, if you have a loan, if you have an existing personal loan with a bank or something like that, you can check and see if they offer a skip payment. Okay, and so with that skip payment, you're able to skip a payment without them affecting your credit as well. Then you also have Cash USA. Cash USA, their platform also, and they offer loans up to $10,000 as well. All right. So I was just trying to bring some resources to you. Like I said, right now is a lot of challenging time for a lot of people. Losing their jobs may be challenging for them to find a job, trying to find income and stuff like that. So looking at some of these here resources, I hope to help you. If you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.